Hello, I'm Gus Downing, publisher and editor of the D&D Daily, and this is the LP News Network. We're here today with Alan Rabinowitz, Executive Vice President, Delta Lock Company, and Bob Bonstrom, Vice President, Sales and Marketing, Delta Lock. Delta Lock was founded on the belief and principles that make a positive difference with their customers and employees by understanding and meeting their respective needs. They put together the most experienced team of professionals that care about what they do and who they serve. As a total solutions provider, Delta Lock offers and supports turnkey products, mechanical and electronic locks, designed to meet customer requirements, applications, and how these products must work and function. Delta Lock is the industry leader in custom lock manufacturing. So, gentlemen, I understand you're here today to present a new lock here, the open cell, that is concept.
Well, let me tell you where this had started from. We actually were asked, again, as a provider of turnkey solutions, we're not just locks. We'll listen to our customer. And we actually had a customer ask us, can you design a hook lock for what our need is? It needs to have a message on it, needs to be secure, needs to have a key that's key coded to what they want. So it's not one key fits all. Something that doesn't work off magnetic. And we came up with a hook lock. This one's for a loop hook, and then we've come up with this as well. And we've made it with ease of use. Everything else comes off very easy. Everything else, place on. We've also made these where the customer can put their own message, their brand on it, whatever they want. Since we've been making these, we've also had another request, and Alan can talk about that a little bit. We actually, there's the bad guys, there's some out there that'll take the entire hook with the product, everything else. So again, Delta, which is the Delta difference, we went back to the drawing board again, and we've actually come out with some products that protect the hook from even being removed.
The hook lock, per se, prevents product sweeps, people taking multiple SKUs and just sweeping them off the hook. But because hooks can mount into various substrates, for example, slot wall or pegboard or 1/2 by 1.5 rectangular tubing, flat crossbar, uniweb, mega wall, there's a potpourri of substrates that wire hooks can affix to. The problem then becomes, if you can eliminate the product sweep, how can you also eliminate the removal of the hook itself? And the way that you can do that is creating a product that we call a hold down. A hold down is a small device that attaches to the back of the hook itself and secures it to the substrate to which the hook is attached. It comes in two formats. One with a security screw that, in addition to covering the back of the hook, affixes the hold down to the wire hook back, again reinforcing it and securing it to the substrate. However, for those merchants who don't want to use the security screw, we have a screwless version which accomplishes the same thing, and that is preventing the removal of the hook.
We also have patent pending pieces besides these that are actually for crossbars, pegboard, everything else. Something that really isn't out in the market. So that's why in each one of these we're very excited as far as bringing them out to the retailers.
So the product sweeps and such are the need for the hook locks and hold downs.
Absolutely.
Okay. And how does Delta deal with the lack of standardization of hooks available on the market?
Well, manufacturers of hooks produce them in a wide variety of ways because there is no industry standard. So the products that we develop must take into consideration what's out in the marketplace currently and make our products fit 80% or more of what's available.
Yes.
However, if the volume warrants it, we will create special hook locks. As a matter of fact, we had a customer who stopped by today who was reporting theft of cymbals used with drums. And the hooks that the cymbals were on were very thick. Our current hook lock would not fit that, and so they were experiencing shrinkage and wanted to know what we could do. And so Bob and I, in thinking about it, already came up with the solution, and we'll be presenting it to our customer next week using our current hook lock.
Excellent. Well done.
And real quick, our current hook lock does fit most hooks, which is a real plus, versus a lot that's out there that will only fit certain sizes.
So, gentlemen, that's fantastic. And I want to thank you for being here today and making the presentation. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, guys.
Well, that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank you for watching. And until next time, let's keep them all safe out there.